Hey Libra, welcome to a reading. Libra, if this reading resonates with you, please like and or subscribe. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or personal service, I will be tagging what I recommend, but feel free to check out my website at echoesofdivinity.com. Okay. All right, what's going on with Libra? Which collective of Librans am I connecting with? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What's going on with Libra? Three of Cups in the upright position. Seven of Swords in reverse. What's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? King of Wands in reverse. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse? Queen of Cups in reverse. And what is the Three of Cups in the upright position? What is the celebration? Death. Libra, oof, I have to hurry up and say this before I forget. I feel like this is a false celebration. I'm connecting to Librans that maybe you broke up with somebody, okay? There was a relationship that was broken. And it's like someone's trying to hang out and have a good time and celebrate the ending. Kind of like, forget the player, forget this, forget the false promises. It's like I feel like there's a level of emotional upliftment in regards to somebody in your life that things ended with, right? So there's a celebration of an ending. But in the reality of it, with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, someone's really sad. So it's almost like someone's lying to themselves that they're okay, but they're really not. I mean, that makes a lot of sense if things broke up, but I feel like Spirit is trying to say, Libra, um, it's okay, having emotional support and celebrating something ending. But I think Spirit also wants you to acknowledge those emotions as well. Not to say that, not to pretend that you're okay, to really be honest with yourself of why you're feeling so depressed, because this is depression energy. The person that you are no longer with or in separation with, they're still in your energy. They're quite they're lacking confidence. They could be a little bit angry. They could be feeling a little bit defeated. Especially if you are showcasing that you're moving on. I don't know if you're posting or anything like that, but there is a masculine energy that is a little bit, angry about what's going on here. So let's see. Let's see. Why is the King of Wands in reverse? Wow, King of Swords in reverse. They're really upset. Why are they so upset? Why are they so upset? Knight of Swords in reverse. They want to say something to you, Libra. They want to say something. So it's like they're biting their tongue. So maybe you felt like you got away with something. I don't know if it was the last word or I don't know how it ended with you guys, but it feels like, again, you're celebrating this victory. This person's really pissed off because they feel like they either can't access you or they got to hold back their tongue. And it's almost feeling like this person's upset because you both were to blame for something here, and maybe they feel like you're not taking accountability. You know what I'm saying? This person's pissed. Okay. And you're celebrating this ending, but in actuality, there's sadness. So why is the Queen of Cups in reverse? Five of Swords. You see, there's a level of bitterness. Again, what was it that was said? Who had the last laugh? Who had the last line? See, the thing with the Five of Swords is that nobody wins this. It's technically a victory, but it's the way that it had to be won is very nasty. So it's like it leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth. It leaves resentment and bitterness and gossip, right? There's still nasty energy. And it's showing up as this feminine energy. Is showing up as very sad, needing to be to needing to be honest with themselves that they're still sad and then that they're still bitter. Now, judging from this, when I see the kings in reverse, the queens in reverse, the Five of Swords, I think everybody's pissed off here. But the celebrations is showing up in the middle, but I think it's just a cover up. So just be mindful of overindulging into vices to try to numb things, okay? Because with the death, yes, you are accepting it, But I feel like there's a level of healing that needs to be done. So let me see something here. I want to see something here. Because it's not enough to just celebrate and try to get through it. It's like there's a need. There's a need to like address something. That's what it is. So let's see. What is the Queen of Cups in reverse? What does the Queen of Cups need to address? What does the Queen of Cups in reverse need to address? Sadness, see? So confirmation. Queen of Cups is depressed. Confirmation with sadness and what she needs to heal. So you need to be honest with yourself. Okay, I don't know what side you're on, Libra, right? Take it how it resonates, right? Both parties are pissed, but there's a level of sadness. I feel like the celebrations and the drinking, whatever you're doing, whoever's doing this, it's just masking the true issue, you know? So this person's sad. Okay, what else, Spirit? What needs to be addressed here? What needs to be healed? What does this Queen of Cups need to be honest with herself about? Victim consciousness, you see? So Libra, what side are you on? Are you the one that's secretly depressed, victimizing yourself? Again, both parties are pissed, but one person's very emotional. It's there's a feminine, someone tapping into more of their feminine side. So Libra, Spirit is saying in this reading, and I hope this is for you because that was the intention, that the person who is depressed, sad, and projecting or blaming and bitter, they need to work on their victim consciousness, because this is telling me that someone is not taking accountability for what they did. This is why the Five of Swords is here. They're all playing the game. You know what I'm saying? And this is why the masculine energy is pissed off, because underneath the deck was a Judgment in reverse. That's why I said they're upset because they feel like accountability wasn't really taken. Okay? So it's like, you're blaming me, but you did this. You blame, it's something like that. So okay, let's go into the masculine side. Now, the masculine energy that I'm seeing here is Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, it could be any sign. They're just really pissed off though. What does this person need to heal? What does this person need to heal? What does this person need to heal? Because I don't know what side you are in Libra. I don't even see your energy in here. So it's almost like you're not even in your own energy, right? So sexuality and procrastination is what this person needs to heal. Now, for some of you, not going to resonate for all of you. For some of you, this masculine was secretly in the closet. That's one of the feelings that I got. And that's the issue of sexuality. They had a hard time expressing their true sexual desired needs. So somebody could have been in the closet. With procrastination, this person always waits and waits and waits, right? Always saying but never doing. And so they have to realize on that level that they need to do what they say, right? So they need to express themselves when it comes to healing something around their sexuality, or even expressing the things they need sexually, and then procrastinating. Okay? So what does Spirit have to say about this? Because I feel like this is the point of it. Cross Watcher, Libra, whoever was a part of this, whoever's celebrating this ending, Spirit wants you both the sides to understand that you both played a major part in this, and you both need to take accountability, okay? Let's get a wisdom card for the situation. If this resonates, please like and or subscribe. We have Between Worlds. And you know that reminds you of the Death card, right? Because you're transitioning. So you're not quite left. You're still, so Spirit is saying there's goodness in the middle. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see. Card number 3. This is a time to explore new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Now, Death card does mean endings, but sometimes it could mean change, drastic change. However, with the Five of Swords being here, there's bitterness. So it's like, I'm not moving in. So this kind of makes me feel like this connection is over. But is it really over? It could be over in the sense of what it used to be if both parties could take accountability and do some sort of healing. But for now, I feel like this is a separation possibly fated to be over for good. Okay? Only you know based on your behaviors. But what I feel here, Libra, what is really, really like needed here, is accountability. It is. It's kind of like taking accountability for each of your parts. Okay, so all right, I guess that's it. Yeah, Libra, Three of Wands. I think there's a feeling of just trying to move on. Okay, but remember, address these other things. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye.